Let's do a week of eating. I'm gonna eat in a week for trying to shave some pounds. Because honestly, that's the journey we've been on. I've been working out a lot. It's like, I get into these phases where I'm working out a lot, but then I'm not like serious enough about my diet. So then I get like frustrated because I'm like, I know I'm working out. Let's see it. So we're locking in this week and I'm excited about it. It feels good this morning. I like to take a little apple cider vinegar. It's supposed to be good if you're like lactose intolerant. I'm not fully lactose intolerant, but it just helps to digest dairy a little better. And I find that full dairy, I think it sits the best with me. So I'm trying to move away from oats. Oats can also bloat you a lot. Anyways, so I did my shot of apple cider vinegar. I did a ginger shot, a little cappuccino. Been drinking some water. And I had a yogurt bowl, and that was breakfast, feeling pretty full, so nothing new until lunchtime, but yeah, I thought this would be helpful. I've taken some tips from my fittest friends. It's President's Day, I'm working today, because, that's how it is. It's like that sometimes, but it's lovely. I'm so grateful that I get to work from home. We got our candle lit. I think I'm gonna put on a good podcast and lock in. Yeah, just wanted to say hi, and I don't know, I'm really enjoying being back. I don't know how long it will last, but if you like the videos, please let me know in the comments, because otherwise, like, let's just be so serious. Because I didn't meal prep before I go to the gym, I'm gonna marinate some salmon real quick. I got this Kinder's teriyaki glaze. It's garlic and ginger, and I've been really liking eating salmon. Use this Kinder's The Blend, salt, pepper, and garlic. I really like these numb tablets. This one is mango and orange. I also have the lime one. They have a little bit of caffeine in them, and I just like to make my water for my workout with it. And the lights. While I've been gone, I had a snack break. It's like dried cranberries, and then has like a little cheese on the other side. I don't know, they're good. I had a little mini perfect bar, and then I just had a little carrot orange I took with my iron pill because I am anemic, so I take iron pills, and citrus helps with absorption. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. Still have a little bit left of the work day, so I'm gonna go finish that up, and then we'll make some dinner in a bit. Yogurt, strawberries, and some almond butter, and a little bit of honey. I had my apple cider vinegar shot and a ginger shot, and now we're drinking an accidentally very sweet coffee. It's okay. I wasn't thinking when I was making it, and I made it, and I was like, what in the world? It is what it is. Okay, we're gonna start working. I am dressed for a workout. I don't have any meetings today, but I'll probably go do one around lunchtime. But that's the vibe. Last night I finished off the night. I had like one of those almond butter Trader Joe's cups and a cup of peppermint tea. That's where we're at. I'm feeling really good this morning, which is amazing. I feel like sore in all the right ways and motivated. So anyways, I'm gonna get to work later. Here's lunch. So we've got some teriyaki salmon, and then green beans, zucchini, and then a few crackers. Like your 20s is like trying to achieve balance, but really just being obsessed with different things at different times. I went on a walk today, so I didn't actually work out. I usually go on a coffee walk where I go buy a coffee and take a walk. This morning I made my coffee and took my walk. Let's do a quick little look at what we've acquired. Saw these two things on Revolve, and I've actually never ordered clothing off of Revolve, so I thought it'd be interesting to try. They were super affordable. I want more fun outfits to go out in, to wear. Oh, this is so cute. This is adorable. This is from Super Down. This was literally $15 also, guys, on Revolve. It might still be available. Imagine this in the springtime, in the summer. It's just so flowy and flirty and fun. This color. This beautiful lime green. This is the top. It takes a little finagling. Like a white jean, again, in the summertime. I'm feeling good this week though. My stomach has been hurting me a little bit today, but other than that, I feel like I've been eating well, which has felt good, and I feel like very much back into my consistency. It's actually Lent, it's Ash Wednesday, so I'm gonna give up refined sugar apart from like my coffee creamer, because I did just buy that. I probably won't buy it again once it's out, but yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna try to do. I noticed that I had gained a little bit of, you know, extra weight on my bones, and I was like, interesting. I think for me, it's like, that's natural, that happens sometimes, but I think of myself in my head as like a very healthy, fit person, so sometimes I feel like this cognitive dissonance between like my mind and my body, and then I'm like, oh, I need to get on track. So I feel like that's what we've been doing, really getting on track, feeling a little bit more confident. I found out that I had anemia like 6 months ago, and I've kind of been in the process of like rebuilding my iron, so a lot has gone on, and I'm grateful to my body for taking me through that whole process. But I'm also excited to just feel like my best self, and to feel like there's nothing in the way when I'm doing my workouts, if that makes sense, because sometimes I feel that way. So anyways, I'm excited about these cute little pieces. I'm gonna finish up some things that I was in the midst of, and then have dinner in a little bit. I haven't really shown my meals today because they've been literally the same. As per usual, I added some kimchi to my lunch. One of these for my little afternoon snack today, which is a little more sugary than typical, but because Lent is starting tomorrow, I was like, gotta get that out of my fridge. I'm so excited for this summertime. For lunch, I quickly went to go grab some sushi. We've got this prime set, and then this is the California roll, which is so good. This will be my lunch. I don't know how much of it I'll have, but I'm so excited. I haven't been a very good vlogger, but I'm going to get a coffee. A little Chava kids meal for breakfast. I've been running errands today. I'm drinking an iced dirty chai from Trails. It's one of the best coffees. About to go to Lazy Acres. It's gonna be a great time. I'm kind of carrying too many things though. I'm gonna get some fruit. I think we're just gonna do raspberries. Spring mix is a huge one. I'm just gonna get this one. I need a shallot. I'm just gonna get 2. I used to love this aisle. These are all of my favorites. I really like this one. Love that one. Of course, the Hayos. They have one of the best tin fish aisles in LA. Like, I'm not playing. Okay, they've got a good. I didn't know that Patagonia was doing food. Anyways, they have a pretty good selection. I love this brand, the Back to Nature. I think I'm gonna try their big crackers. Maybe these ones today. Can anyone explain why ground beef has been so expensive?
Scan. For $4.69. Plate $4.49.
Crazy stuff. We've completed our week of workouts. Okay, happy Sunday. I have really been thinking a lot about like the 80-20 rule, and someone said this the other day, and I was like, why would she say something like this? But it's been helping me so much. And it's basically the concept of if you're gonna do 80-20, you have to have like a strong 80. So I've been breaking that down mathematically, right? So most people have 21 meals a week. And obviously that's like on average, like if you're having 3 meals a day. But if that's the case, which is pretty much the case for me, that means that 4 of those meals are your 20 and the other 17 are your 80. But that really puts it into perspective for me of how much it actually should be. So it's like 4 meals a week are you're just like, you're being a little bit free and whatever. eating your cravings, such and such, to a certain extent, you know? Everything else should be based on like your base layer diet. But that's really been helping me. I also, this week, I feel like I've been listening to a lot of other resources. There's this book called The Mind-Gut Connection. It's by Emerin Mayer, who's a doctor. I will eventually read the whole book, but I've mostly been listening to people's notes on the book, and it has been so interesting. Basically, the concept of the book is that our mind and gut are intrinsically connected because they're constantly sending signals to each other. So for example, it really has a big effect on your mood. So whatever you're putting into your gut affects your gut serotonin levels, and that ultimately affects your brain and your mood. So if you struggle with depression or anxiety, a lot of that is influenced by your diet. These are things that I've heard of before, but this book like really breaks it down exactly how it affects you, and it has been so interesting to learn about, to even the point of like how your gut microbiome is built like by age 3, and by the time you're an adult you can't really fully change like what's happening in there. There are things that you can do to build a healthier gut, but a lot of that is placed already based on how your mom breastfed you, how you were born, like whether you're a C-section or not. Like, it's kind of crazy. Something really interesting to think about if you are, you know, having children right now or in the process of thinking about that also. And additionally, so much trauma is stored in the body, so that affects things as well, and it can ultimately lead to health issues. So it talks about the ties between your gut health and further health issues. I believe it's like Alzheimer's, dementia, etc., which is very interesting to me, especially when you think about like building health for longevity. But I'm feeling a lot better than I was a couple of weeks ago. I was telling my friends about this and they were like, what? I got so into Swedish candy, guys, over the holiday season, and I was just in such like a, I don't typically buy things and like keep them in my house if they're unhealthy, because obviously like you're just gonna go to them and you're gonna want them. I like will treat myself whatever, but I just got into the habit of like having candy, and then I was just having so much candy and it was like not good. Anyways, so whatever. And I'm still working my way back, you know, from then, but that's like the drama of it all. But I am deeply interested in how your gut can affect your mental health, because I think that's so important. But it's also reminding me how important it is to do breath work and to meditate, to make sure that you're in a relaxed state before you eat, before you even go to digest. It's so important to get enough sleep, to manage the stress that's in your body, because all of that can affect your gut health and ultimately lead to further illnesses down the line, and probably would also affect any children that you have if you intend to have children. So that's that on that. I will say, like, I've not always loved learning the science behind what's going on in my body and the food that I'm eating, but it's something that I pray about often, to like care about more, and to have more of an interest and a desire towards, so like to desire to continue to be healthy. So if you're struggling with that, those are specific prayers that I pray. Like, God, can you please help me to maintain my health and fitness, to continue to be inspired? Can you help me to be clear on what it is that is best for me, and not just like what it is that I want day to day? But yeah, I hope this week motivated you and got you excited. I know it's the winter time. The winter uglies have hit, but spring is a-coming. I'm reporting live from LA that spring is a-coming. It's currently so hot. Take it step by step. Little by little, momentum builds and desire builds. It's not necessarily something that's like innate, and discipline builds as well. But love y'all. Be sure to like, comment down below, and subscribe. I think I'm gonna post another one next week. What? So no down, Savannah. I'm gonna have my sushi and then mind my business for the rest of the night. No, I'm gonna actually go into this video.